Hey everybody, I'm looking a little bit of a mess tonight, but I'm actually not in my hotel room. I'm in someplace very special to me as a former Disney cast member. Let's see if I can turn it around or show you what I'm looking at. Yes, this is a hotel lobby. And maybe go up and right up there. So this is the lobby of the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa and Villas. This was my first Disney job, first full-time Disney job. I worked a couple different jobs in the college program prior to this, but spent a lot of nights here because I work graveyard. Anyway, I thought I'd just come over here. I was going to go into the Enchanted Rose, which is the new remade bar they have up here. I heard it was really beautiful, and then I walked in there and it is super loud in there. So I'm down here in the lobby and it is super quiet down here, unfortunately, because they fired the orchestra, but it is what it is. Anyway, so today was my Magic Kingdom day, and I was going to record a second video yesterday about my chance on Rise of the Resistance. It was epic. I might do that some other time. Maybe I'll go back to the room. One of the things that prevented me from doing another video last night was so I mobile ordered like just a cheeseburger from the Everything Pop food court at my resort, because that's the only thing you can do right now is mobile order. And I set up the window. I totally just waited and waited, and I waited over an hour for my cheeseburger to be ready. And so basically your number pops up, and then everybody goes into the restaurant and you pick up your order and you take it and either eat it at a table or you take it back to the room. So by the time I get it, everything was cold and kind of gross. So I had a very hangry, grumpy Deborah moment with a manager last night where I was like, this is not acceptable. It doesn't happen that often, but it does happen, that I get a little testy. Anyway, so I recommend Uber Eats. If you're going to eat at night after you get out of the theme parks, I actually recommend DoorDash, Uber Eats, or some other food delivery service as opposed to using Disney dining to get something from the food court. Even though it sounds convenient, it is not convenient. I was not the only one who waited over an hour for their order. But anyway, so that took me until I was by the time I got back to my room and ate my cold dinner, I was ready for bed. Anyway, so far transportation has some problems, and Disney mobile order has some problems, and that is my take on what's going on at Disney right now as far as challenges. I don't know. Maybe they'll get it together. Who knows? But I will give you advice on how to handle all of that. So today, one of my friends who actually lives in Jacksonville came down and joined me. She's a pass holder. And the funny thing is Jacksonville, if you're not familiar with Florida, is about a 2.5 to 3 hour drive from Orlando. She drove down over and joined me at Magic Kingdom, and we had a great time. We hit pretty much every E-attraction, and crowd levels. You're probably like, what was the crowd level like? It was slightly busy in the morning. As you would expect, the mountains, like Splash Mountain, was like at a 55, but maybe hovered between 40 to 50, 60 minutes throughout the day. Big Thunder was a traditional 25 minutes, which it is when it's not busy because it's fast. They move the queue through pretty good. Haunted Mansion's a little slower right now. I think that wait is like 25. Space Mountain is like 30. Let's see. Other than that, I can't complain about the crowds in Magic Kingdom. I did have dinner at the Skipper Cantina, which I highly recommend if you're a big Jungle Cruise fan, or if you're a big, back in the 90s, if you're a big Pleasure Island fan and you liked the Adventurers Club, or you just like the 1940s, kind of quiche little area, like it's cute. We had a great dinner, and I'll probably post pictures of that somewhere. I haven't sorted through all my pictures. Anyway, so my friend had to leave to go back to Jacksonville because she had a meeting. Sorry, my eyes are hair everywhere because it's just been really humid. It has been really humid. So masks, I know at some point I was just kind of like, wow, I have not been ever this sweaty on my face before. So today was extra sweaty. And I had a great day in Magic Kingdom. Like I said, it was busy. I will be going back in 2 days. Tomorrow I do Animal Kingdom again. And it's nothing else I really want to mention about Disney right now. But I gotta look at this. You should smell this. I mean, it smells awesome. Don't get me wrong. But we got, there's just a smell to these deluxe resorts that's just out of this world. And the minute I opened the door, I was like, oh yeah. Like I said, I worked graveyard here for about a year in 19. Wait, do I want to give my age away? Anyway, it was the craziest graveyard shift of women you'd ever see. We had a mad Russian, we had somebody who spoke Greek, we had somebody from Barbados, and then you had me from Nebraska, and we had a hoot. We had some crazy stories. I have some ghost stories from things that happened in the middle of the night. I have celebrities that I met here. Diana Ross locked herself out of her room, and I'm like, there's no mistaking Diana Ross's hair. Her hair is like. Anyway, so before I sign off, because it's 7 minutes, I want to maybe I'll stand up if they won't yell at me because I don't have my mask on. Love this resort. I'm gonna pan over here behind me. So this is the main building of the Grand Floridian, and up there on the top 3 floors, that's all concierge. So that is the main building concierge. So we're talking about suites and rooms that are gonna be a pretty penny, but they have a lovely view. A lot of them have there's several that have Magic Kingdom views, and then they do have a piano player. And let's see, go up here. There is an outer building concierge here called Sugarloaf. All of the buildings are named after Florida Keys. So there's Big Pine Key, Sugarloaf, Sago. Trying to think what else. I'm missing one. But and then, sorry, my gimbal here before it does anything weird. There's also the only 5-star, well, I can't say only because I think there's a couple more in Orlando now. One of the most premier restaurants is actually in here, and it's 7-course white glove service called Victoria and Albert's, and I've eaten there before. It is a set fee, and it is for special occasions. They don't normally allow children, and there's a dress code, and it is phenomenal. In fact, because it is my birthday this week, I came here, and my friend from Hawaii was supposed to join me, and we were planning to. I wanted to save up my money and do something really special for my birthday, and I wanted to eat at either Grand Floridian or Sasumi. I can never remember the name. Te, which is the new similar 6 or 7 course meal at Epcot for the Japanese pavilion. Neither one of those locations are open right now, and so both of those will have to be another trip. there's also Citrico's and Narcoossee's here, which is their fine dining. There's also the Grand Floridian Cafe, which everybody is talking about their chicken and waffles for lunch. Although it's not on the menu, you still have to request it. But apparently all the Disney vloggers are like, yes, get the chicken and waffles from the Grand Floridian Cafe. And then there's like a fast food place called Gasparilla's. Can you tell I worked at this resort? I worked at this resort. And it is relatively close to the Magic Kingdom. In fact, today I saw they were making really strong progress on the walkway that will connect the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom, and that means you can walk the full circuit of the Seven Seas Lagoon from Magic Kingdom all the way to. Actually, I don't think. No, you can't walk from the Contemporary to the. Well, I wouldn't recommend you walk from the Contemporary to the TTC. But you could walk from the Contemporary all the way to the Poly. It would probably take you a while and walk back. Or you could walk from the Contemporary to the TTC the other way around through the Grand Floridian, but you can't. There's still that roadway. You wouldn't be able to walk. But anyway, it's kind of exciting. I've always thought they needed it. And anyway, I guess if you need advice on Disney and on getting around Disney, and if you want to book a trip for Disney, or if you want and not just Disney, Florida. Like, I know a lot about Florida because I lived here for so long. Like, my friend from Jacksonville, don't even get me started on St. Augustine. That is literally one of my other favorite places to go in Florida, and I could talk about St. Augustine and Jacksonville area for a while. So if you want advice, especially about Florida, then you can call me. My number is actually found in the About section, as well as, and you can text me on that number too, or you can email me, deborah.shaban@mousetailstravel.com. You can also, if you have my Nebraska number, you can certainly use that. But I could talk about Disney all day, every day. And here's that beautiful lobby again. And like I said, I wish you could smell the flower scent in here, because it's phenomenal. Anyway, have a great night, and I hope to talk to you soon.